It's important to remember as you work on this objective that in order to write an equation, which is the goal here, you only need two pieces of information. This is what the equation of a line looks like. The x and the y are going to stay. So what you're looking for when you write an equation is the slope, goes in that blank, and the y-intercept here. So this is a good thing to write at the top of your paper because it's important to remember, even though it seems complicated, what you really need is just two pieces of information. Always two pieces of information, the slope and the y-intercept. So let's start with this first one. The slope is the change in the y value over the change in the x value. So I always like to, if possible, find positive numbers. You can use this point and this point. It wouldn't be too bad, but I think it's always easier to use just positive numbers, and so ideally you would just use these 2 points, right? So what's the change? So from 4 to 7, what would I have to do to get from 4 to 7? Well, I'd have to add 3. That's the change in y. What would I have to do to get from 2 to 3? Well, I'd have to just add 1. So the change in y is 3. The change in x is 1. 3 divided by 1 is 3. So this is my slope, right? Remember, I only need two pieces of information. Here's my slope. That's one piece of information. Now, my y-intercept. Sometimes the y-intercept is kind of hard to find. Sometimes it's easier to find. In this case, it's easier to find because what I look for when I look for an easy y-intercept to find is I look in the x column or the x row, and I look for a 0. And if there's a 0 in the x column, that y value, that is the y-intercept. So already I know this is my b without doing any work. And so now I can write my equation. Y equals the slope times x plus the y-intercept. In this case it's negative, so it's minus 2. And I'm done. Okay, slope is change in y over change in x. The y-intercept is the y value when x is 0. Go ahead and try this problem on the right side.